to a demo on revising your reader analysis paper. I've pasted in a paragraph from a student's paper from one of the other semesters. And what I want to do here is to look at what she's done here. She starts out by talking about a strategy that she uses for reading. She says, another approach I commonly use while reading, whether it's an essay or novel, and I've scratched out if and put in starts when I come across a sentence that I am having trouble understanding. I try reading the sentence aloud. By doing this, I make myself say every word in comparison to reading the sentence in my head, where I could easily skim over an important word I had difficulty understanding. I had difficulty understanding the following sentence when I first read it over. After reading the passage aloud, I finally understood that the concept of the sentence was simple. So that's the paragraph, and then she goes on to another strategy in the following paragraph. And my comment for her was, but what does hearing it out loud do? What's the process? Just telling us it worked isn't the same as giving us the process with which it worked. So what you have to do here, and what I suggested that she do here, is to set up the strategy like she does, and then actually read the passage and stop momentarily to think about what's happening when you read it out loud and tell us about it. So when you get to, for instance, mental lexicons, what does that bring up for you? And what does virtuosity bring up? And the mental vocabulary. These are just some of the things. And what does the process of hearing yourself say these words out loud, what does it do? I mean, that's the analysis that I want here, is not only to tell us what the strategy is and describe it, but actually put it into effect so we can see the process, and then talk about it afterwards. So there's three parts to this: setting up the strategy and describing it, actually performing the strategy on one of Hofstadter's sentences, like this sentence, and then saying how it became so simple. Just telling us this isn't an argument. You have to say it was so simple because blah blah blah. And the evidence for this would be your demonstration of how it became simple. You can't just tell us it is. You have to demonstrate it. Okay, so this is just one of the examples, and I'm telling you that people in this class, when they do this assignment, do this particular thing all the time. They say what the strategy is, but they don't apply it. I want to hear it applied, or I want to read it applied. Okay? All right, thanks. And this, of course, is what you should do now when you look at your own papers. You should go back and look at how you dealt with the strategies and revise those sections for the final draft. Okay? Thanks.